our first area of intervention is really just getting public discourse going, because even up to now, as I'm sure you'll agree, there's not enough discussion about it. Ironically, and this show is an example. We get the floor every time a crisis happens. No, sometimes a hack occurs or people get hurt, and then we have a floor, and we feel that we should be looking at data more naturally as opposed to during crisis areas. Now, you mentioned legislation. That's actually a long-term goal of ours because some things stick out. Like, for example, the word data doesn't even make an impression in the Constitution. It only appears once, and it's in the context of research. So that's why when people hear data, they think something academic. It's not important to me. The word data doesn't even exist in the Declaration on Human Rights, which is, to be fair, really a long time ago. But now every part of our lives is dependent on data, and we feel that our existing laws and statutes are not actually ready for a data-driven society. Right now, the two most relevant laws are still the Data Privacy Act and the Anti-Cybercrime or the Cybercrime Prevention Act, RA 10173 and 75. No? But my normal criticism of these laws, we really need these laws. These are important, but they focus more on the penalties if someone is caught, whatever.
Or they're used by the police as an excuse.
Well, yeah, not to disclose.
Not to disclose the identity of certain people. And I'm like, these are criminals and this is not about digital information.
Yeah. So maybe that's the downstream impact of kind of the weird way these laws are implemented. Pero primarily, these laws are begging for a crime to happen. Parang ganun eh. It's not a preventative mechanism. It's a punitive, reactive mechanism. So it also goes without saying, we need more statutes. How do we encourage education, for example, in cyber and AI? How do we step up cyber awareness? There should be rules and policies templated, not just for government, but for private sector. The third is engineering. If I can point out some of the recent cyber attacks, for example, the Congress got defaced. And then we had leaks from PNP, DOST, PhilHealth. I'm not saying they're easy to do, but some of these are quite straightforward, like bad passwords, admin 123 yung password ng isa according to the news. And some of the websites that were compromised are rather old in terms of architecture. So,
or they didn't renew their security
they didn't renew their antivirus. So I feel that medyo complex eh, like procurement daw yung problem ng PhilHealth, whatever, no? It just begs na it's not an embedded instinct, no? We in government and companies.